Gen Xers, boomers, Gen Xers, we still have some privacy concerns when I see somebody wearing one of these life pendants, and I'm
Yep.
like, I don't want to be part of your Truman Show. I think what's going to happen in 2026 is not the predictions episode, but this is a prediction I'm working on, which is the pendants and the pockets and these always on recorders. I think that I'm going to lose this battle, and
Yeah.
that I think life casting or life recording, or I'll just call it opt-in Truman Show. This opt-in Truman Show where you say, hey, I want to live in public. I want everything to be recorded. That's what those robots do too. If the robot gets hacked, your entire life is recorded. There's a robot watching you sleep to make sure if anything happens to you. There's a robot watching your baby. God forbid the baby turns over or has a breathing problem in the middle of the night. The robot will save your baby's life and alert you and just start doing whatever it needs to do to save the baby's life. Like literally grab the baby, call 911, do the Heimlich maneuver, all in the first 10 seconds of there being a problem, right? And they
Hmm.
could be just sitting there monitoring the number of breaths your baby's doing per night. And if the heart rate or the breathing changes, it connects to a server, calls the doctor and says, hey, this heart rate and breathing has changed 15% 3 nights in a row. And now we're at this. And it's like, oh, yeah, your baby's probably got the ammonia. Boom. Oh my God. The downstream effects we can't even realize of what these robots hanging out will have. But I do
I'm
think
so excited.
privacy as a blocker is going to end, and the fear of giving up control of things that don't feel safe is ended already. Anybody who's used a Waymo or driven on FSD is very quickly trusting them, and
Yep.
I think rightfully so, because they're already 2 or 3 times better than humans. But I will implore people, like if you have FSD, and just remember it's still unsupervised FSD until Elon says it's now unsupervised. It's still supervised, so please don't trust it. You can trust it, but don't trust it and go to sleep or hack it in that way, right? Like people are now, I watch the subreddits, people are trying to figure out how to get out of the seat, how to hack it. Don't do that kind of stuff because if you kill yourself or you crash it, then that's going to reflect negatively on Tesla, and then the regulators are going to come in. So just, you've been given this powerful technology. It's the only car you can buy, Alex, in the world is a Tesla that will self-drive you. Don't abuse the privilege of having that technology. Just be a good citizen and keep your eyes on the road.
Agreed, agreed, agreed. The last thing I want is anything to form a roadblock or a speed bump to self-driving cars taking over the world. So yes,
Yeah.
everyone listen to Jason. Keep your eye on the road. You listen to your podcast, chill, and then wait a year, and then when it's finally figured
Well,
out, take a nap. But
and there's
like,
things you can do. You can change a podcast. You could read a text. You could reply to a text. Just do that in 15 seconds is my best estimate. I'm not giving you advice here, but my advice would be if
mm-hmm.
I was to give advice, but I'm not giving advice.
Right, it's theoretical advice if given, sure.
Correct. This is not advice, but the advice, if I did give advice, would
Yeah,
be switching a podcast in under 15 seconds, replying to a text or typing in a URL in under 15 seconds. That's, I think, if I were to give advice, which I'm not giving advice, would be the
absolutely.
advice that I would theoretically give in a parallel universe. Where AI is only as good as the data it's learning from. Every huge leap we're seeing in AI development is based on refining better data sets. And guess who came up with the ideal solution for your company? That's right, my pals at Uber. Did you all know I was an early investor in Uber? Maybe you heard third or fourth. And I never talk about it, but it's true. And now Uber AI Solutions works with enterprises all over the world, helping them source, label, evaluate, and scale real world, high quality data for every industry. When you think about it, this makes total sense. No company understands how to maintain quality while scaling exponentially like Uber. Their own ability to refine and process data sets is why they currently power millions of trips per hour. Now they're bringing that insane level of insight and expertise to your startup or enterprise. It's pretty exciting. Book a demo today by going to uber.com/twist. That's uber.com/twist.